You are listening to the audio production of An American Hero, One Man's Legacy of Fatherhood and Faith, by Thomas Davis Jr. with Jack Watts, published by Forefront Books. This book is read by Jamie Renell. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. Robert Byrne. Preface. I lost my dad when he was still a very young man, just 53 years old. Because his passing was so sudden, entirely unexpected, it was a devastating blow to everybody in our family. He was my hero, a presence in my life so large that no one has ever been able to replace him. I suspect many have similar feelings. You only have one dad. As is so often the case, my father became even more important after his death. What he taught me, especially concerning lessons about how to be a good man, has guided me ever since. As a result, from the time of his tragic passing, as one of my purposes in life, I've made a commitment to write a book about this larger-than-life man. During his brief tenure on Earth, and even more so after his death, his words, his leadership, and his example have provided me with inspiration. I've looked to his words to influence me, and they have, including times where I've had to go through some very rough waters. His leadership, even from the grave, has provided me with the prudence I've needed to make wise, sound decisions. My hope is that I can pass on the lessons I've learned to those who read An American Hero. Without his fatherly mentoring, I doubt I would have become as successful as I have. In fact, I'm certain of it. Although I've made plenty of mistakes along the way, because success is almost never a straight line upward, the character qualities I've internalized from being his only son have allowed me to make far fewer miscues than I would have on my own. Now, as I'm nearing the end of my business career and approaching full retirement, I want to pass on what I have learned. But I don't want to bore readers by enumerating sappy platitudes. Instead, because I learned my lessons from real-life experiences, I want to pass them along in like manner. At times, my dad handled things in ways that modern-day parents wouldn't, but they were effective in teaching me the lesson I needed to learn. I've chosen to include these stories. I believe that as I recount the story of the man who inspired me, the reader can learn what I have in exactly the same way. My hope is that the tale I'm about to tell will have lasting benefit to you. That's my purpose. As much as anything, An American Hero is the story of my dad's life. Let me assure you,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?